Every summer, a benefit concert is performed in Oakwood by the Giving Strings Orchestra. Since its inception, more than $75,000 has been raised for local charities. Patrick Reynolds has conducted the Giving Strings concert for over 20 years.
The Giving Strings Orchestra is the product of young musicians in Oakwood, and it's basically a community orchestra that gets together one time a year to raise money for a chosen charity. The thing about the Giving Strings Orchestra is that it's all ages, all abilities, coming together to play a wide range of music, some very, very easy, some a little more difficult, but always for a really great cause.
Paul Agiro is a senior at Oakwood High School and a violist in the Dayton Philharmonic Youth Orchestra. Paul is organizing this year's Giving Strings concert, which will benefit a local organization that means a lot to him.
This year's beneficiary is very near and dear to me and my family. It's called Bikes for All, which is a nonprofit organization that raises funds to run a bike shop. And what that bike shop does is it supplies free bikes to children and very cheap bikes to adults in need in the Dayton area. And the idea and mission of the program is basically to get more people on bikes and to help people with transportation and staying in shape and staying active. And the reason that it's so near and dear to my family is because I think I was about 12 or 13 years old when I had my bike break, and we went down to that bike shop and I picked out a black bike, and that bike I rode for years. And when it broke, I went back to the bike shop to get it fixed, and they said, well, how would you like to join us fixing bikes? So from that point on, for the next couple of years, I was working in the back of the bike shop, learning how to fix bikes, learning how to be a bike tech.
The Giving Strings concert is outdoors, so attendees should bring chairs or blankets. This year's program will feature guitarist Jim McCutcheon.
It's a concert of great variety. There's some popular works, there are classical works. For example, this year we have an arrangement of a movement from a Mozart symphony. We do have an arrangement of Summer from the Four Seasons. Our soloist, Jim McCutcheon, is going to play two of his own compositions, and then also he's going to play two movements of the famous Vivaldi guitar concerto.
The concert is free of charge, but it's a fundraiser, and so attendees can bid on silent auction items like food and drink, flowers and tickets, and the opportunity to conduct the Giving Strings Orchestra in the final piece on the program.
The concert is completely free, completely open to the public. We urge anybody to come attend the concert. Our biggest source of financial support comes from silent auction items. People bid on different items, a gift card or a gift certificate, and then the money that we make from the silent auction all goes directly to the charity.
I think a high point of the concert is the last item on the auction, and that's a chance to conduct the orchestra in Ode to Joy from Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. And we get all kinds of levels of conductors that win that auction, but that's always such a joyful and fun way to end the program.
Paul says he's an orchestral musician today because of an unexpected encounter with Giving Strings several years ago.
The first Giving Strings I ever attended was actually located in the middle of my street where I live. So we were driving home from another concert. It was a bluegrass band that we were going to see, and we were all in the car as a family, and we turned onto our street, and there was this big sign in the middle of the road that said the street was blocked off, and we were like, well, that's odd. And then we look forward and we see a huge crowd of people in the middle of the street. It was really disconcerting, so we just turned around, drove back home. Went inside our house, and then the first thing my brother and I did was get on our bikes and ride down to go check it out. And as I was riding up, I heard the theme from the Pink Panther played by all the musicians, and that was the first time I ever really heard orchestral music in person. And listening to that music all evening and riding my bike around in the middle of the street with all the other kids really made me want to be a part of something like that one day. And that's when I first fell in love with orchestral music and wanted to be an orchestral musician.
The Giving Strings concert takes place on Saturday, August 15th at 6:30 p.m. at Lutheran Church of Our Savior on Thruston Blvd in Oakwood. I'm Adam Alonzo. Arts Focus is a production of listener-supported Discover Classical.